Hey everybody, Dave here, Charts of the Day. It's Monday, July 28th, 2025. So let's see what we have here with Amazon today. I'm going to start off actually at the extended trading last night. I've talked about this before. This was at 8 o'clock last night. And before the 8 o'clock bell rang, so to speak, the stock was at 231.66. I put an order in for 231.75, attempting to clip it at 8 p.m. when the extended market opened up because of the news that came out on the tariffs. So I was right in here, exactly right here, 8 o'clock. The extended market opened. The stock went from 231.66 to 233.48 in less than 10 minutes. Unfortunately, my trade didn't take. So this is something to know. If you're in extended trading and you're putting a limit order in, it may or may not get picked up. And unfortunately for me, because that'd have been like $1.50 profit very quickly, the order didn't get picked up. So anyway, the other thing that I talk about is if you're looking at this on Sunday night at 8 and you see a big spike, sometimes that's a prelude for a big day the following day on Monday. And this is Monday's chart. So as you can see from this chart here, we had a big, huge indecision candle, 10-minute candle right out of the gate. This was a $2 candle from top to bottom with the wicks. And that scared me quite a bit, to be quite honest with you. Then we had one go down, but it looked like it was stabilizing. It went up over VWAP, and I thought maybe I'll buy here at 233.25. I kind of hesitated on it, and then it went up to 234.21. So it would have been about a 90 cents a share profit there. I did not buy there. Where I did buy is I waited for it to pull back, and it pulled back, and I literally got it right at the bottom tip here. When it pulled back to here, I bought it at 232.60, 232.60, and it popped up to 233.30. And I thought about selling it because it hit against VWAP here. That's the pink line, and it had resistance. But I thought, it's only 60 cents a share profit. I'm going to wait. I like to get at least $1 a share, if not more, out of a trade with Amazon. So I waited, and yeah, it kind of went down and popped back up to VWAP again, where it closed at 232.79. So just a little bit above where I bought it. And you can see there was a buy signal here. If you look down on, this is my buy sell signal chart. And basically it was telling me to buy here, but the problem that I had was this candle, even though it was, the longer wick is at the bottom, meaning it's probably going to go up, it still was very indecision looking to me. So I held off on that. And then here's a sell. You can see sell signal and then a buy signal. I actually bought right before the buy signal here. So that is the buy sell chart. Let me see what else I have here. Let's go to the fib retracement. This gives you levels, sort of like resistance and support levels. And here, it went up to 100%, came down, and finished off really just above the 0.236 fib line and below VWAP as well. So, we'll have to see how it goes. I did take a look. NVIDIA and Dell both had a good day, good afternoon. Maybe they were taking the wind out of the sails. I still think that Amazon is going to go up tomorrow because we're getting real close to Thursday, which is the quarterly reportings for them at the end after the bell. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I think it's actually going to go up as we get closer to earnings Thursday afternoon. So sticking with it. Not sure where you all are, but that's where I'm at. Let me do one more study here. And we'll do the simple Hall moving average along with VWAP, as I've talked about in other videos I have. This is a very simple one. I have a Hall moving average. I bring it back from 20 periods to 10. So you can go in your settings and change it from 20 to 10 and it moves faster than it normally would. And this is the VWAP. So typically what I do look for is the Hall moving average 10 moving confidently above VWAP, which it did here. And this again is a place where I could have bought and just for whatever reason decided I'm going to wait for a pullback. And so it went up, pulled back, bought right here, right where the right where the lines change colors from sell to buy. So that's interesting. I mean, I didn't have this chart up today. I was actually trading off my phone today, and so there's a lot less, obviously a lot less granular information when you're trading off of that. But anyway, those are the charts of the day. Let's see what we have. Let's go to just the regular candles and just do a 5-day and see what we have for the 5-day. See where we may be headed. And we'll make this a half-hour 5-day. Okay. All right, here we go. Cue this up. So we've got sort of the high from here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip these huge wicks and just take it kind of across like that, where you can see it. It's kind of the normal candle bodies. And we'll do it from here, lowest point, and then we're running across here. So you can see here on the 5-day, we're kind of butting up here against this 234.50 area. And I'm hoping tomorrow it's going to bust up above that. It does have, and this is the trading range for 5 days between the two trend lines here. So you can see it traded, in a lot of different places in here. Busted above a couple times. That's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. Came down and it's been kind of wandering near the top trend line. So I'm hoping for this move up. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so I don't really have a lot else to say today. I would ask you to hit the like and subscribe button. It would be very helpful for me if you would do that. And I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.